What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday. LA1 Live, back with another live stream. March 1st, 2026. A lot of setting up to do, so allow me my time to get everything set up. We got Lakers, Sacramento Kings coming up. And we're going over there to Crypto.com Arena area in just a second to join the festivities. You know what I'm saying? See what we see in the process. Hold on. Let's see together. We are moving well here. Hopefully Christmas is preset out, but damn, I thought I had it set up already. Hope the titles and everything are set. Let's see. Let's see that. Oh my God. Wow. I thought I had it all set up for the second phone. I didn't. That's sad, but it's okay. It takes a few more seconds for me to set the title on this one. That's unfortunate. Take me a little longer. That'll cost me a minute. It's just so quick. It's not that big of a deal. And it gets done regardless, but I want to change this thumbnail too. Give you guys my more favorite thumbnail. That one. Vertically out. Start on that one. Save it. I'm showing you guys all the little tricks. All right. Ooh, I thought I was ready for you. We got to put this in the title real quick. This is fun though. This is behind the scenes type deal. There we go. Okay. Get my clock up. One more thing. Let's get our weather accurate. Today's weather is 80 degrees right now. It's a warm day in Los Angeles. Looking forward to some good weather. All right. 80. 80. All right. There we go. Save. Boom. Bam. Okay. Get him up top. Looks like I'm all set with this one. We'll go live. It's a lot of setting up. 3, 2, 1. Once again, LA1 Live fans, vertical and horizontal, we are streaming. This is LA1 Live on March 1st, 2026. All right, got a couple more phones. The scanners turn on. We're going to choose our scanners in a minute. I'll let you guys join me on the process of choosing what scanners I'm going to use tonight. And then we'll probably be able to roll out after I choose my scanners. Lights, obviously it's still daytime, so I just need my signals probably, and some backlights to alert people behind me of my presence, and I can roll with that, you know what I mean? I'll get my watch phone set up too. Some people take 20-30 minutes to set up. My setups, I'm noticing it's usually somewhere around 10 minutes, which is decent timing for me. It's a quick setup. Sometimes, if I really have some things preset, it'll take me less time. I've been out of here in as little as 5 minutes before doing my setups. But we got vertical here. Horizontal. Horizontal's here. We'll roll with that. There we go. Volume down. We're good. Right now, I'm going to throw some scanners on. The scanner, let's choose one. LAIT 911 app is on the other phone, so we'll always have the information for that there. I use LA Captain. Shout out to LA Captain. I haven't talked to him in a while. What's up, my brother? LA Captain. We're going to go with Los Angeles Fire Department scanner from LA Captain today since it's available. Saw it right there. I'm going to use him. And if the phone that I use is available, I'll be able to use the South Bureau feed from the scanner radio. That's my combination I like to use. So shout out to LA Captain for scanner radio. Which gives me a South Bureau feed. Now, lastly, what I like to say, where I like to roll out on my live streams, make sure I cover it for myself, is we like to offer our best wishes, thoughts and prayers to the situations we may hear or cover or talk about in the process of the live stream. Citizen app viewers that join, if we happen to send any citizen app reports, we will thank them up front for the presence and all the good energy people may send to the stream. Other than that, no, let's do it. Think of said lights and stuff like that. We are rolling. And my thing is when I come on right before Laker games, I really enjoy that because I kind of like going up there doing the pregame, you know, seeing the crowd kind of shovel me in the first few hours before the game, you know, enjoy the day's festivities and the weather and stuff like that. So. I didn't look at the LAIT 911 app yet. I want to get to this corner right here, and then we'll take a look at it. Because that's important for me to keep an eye on that. Just in case there's an incident locally that I'm going the wrong direction on. So we'll get that out the way right now. What I have on the LAIT 911 report as far as the latest report, there was a rubbish fire 15 minutes ago on Avalon and 322 North Avalon is the address of where it was at 15 minutes ago. It's like 20 miles from there. It was the last thing on the incident report. Nothing else crazy. We're chilling right now. So another report after that was a vehicle fire actually 20 minutes ago on Imperial Lane. Vehicle fire on Imperial Lane. That doesn't sound good. So we send our best wishes to everyone's involved in that. Vehicle fire. Wow. Yeah, but that's it. That's all I have as far as like recent reports of the last half hour. We got some other reports about an hour ago on Roscoe and Northgate, about 21 miles from here, another accident. So in the city, locally, thank God, it's nice and calm here in downtown. Like I say, you got people shoveling in, trying to get to the game to see the Lakers and the Kings. Not a gigantic game as far as like popularity of the Kings, but you know the Lakers are always a good draw. A nice Sunday. On a Sunday evening, Lakers is always a good draw. And LA1 Live. LA1 Live is always a good pregame show. You know what I mean? Kick back, relax. Till the Laker game comes on. Because I know you don't want to watch the other boy basketball game that's on right now. I said, okay, this is the perfect time. They got the Cleveland Cavaliers or somebody on right now. So get on out there and shit. You can challenge them real well and go show people the Lakers game get set up out there by the Lakers. I said, this would be a good show to go up against that other boring NBA game. there's a report of any incident in the local area, before we get over there right now to crypto, I'll cut the other direction and go to it. So I'm gonna look at the board again when I get probably in one of these two corners, and then we'll go from there. And then we'll just keep doing our little tour in the process, and enjoy the day, you know. The high today was 83 degrees as far as the weather here in Los Angeles, California, near downtown. Right now, I'm guessing it's probably 80, maybe a little less than that, 79. Matter of fact, let's take a look at it right now, see what the weather is. The weather is currently 80 degrees, like I said. 80 degrees. What do I have on the screen? I got 81. Okay, well my screen says 81. So here's the deal. The bike, just like yesterday, same condition, okay? It's not fully powered yet. I'm still waiting on some parts. Still got to go do some investigations on what exactly the issue is. But I can pedal my ass off and make this motherfucker move. Excuse my language. I can pedal my butt off and make it move pretty fast, okay? We're gonna go easy on you for now. But yeah, I can do that. It's just, you know, I try not to work myself too hard. When there's no reason to push too hard, there's nowhere specific to go at that moment. If I don't have an incident, and I'm just kind of rolling towards somewhere to kind of hang out at, or, just kind of cruising, then, I'll just use whatever power it's giving me. But if I need to hurry up, get somewhere, I'm gonna pedal. I'm gonna start pedaling. I'm gonna push. And maybe in between, if I'm a little bit annoyed by how slow I'm going, I'll push it. You want to trip off the leg work, see a little bit of the leg work, and see me push this bike. Check out the shoe choice for the day. You go over the vertical and shit, see the behind the scenes coverage. What happened? It's a downtown protest, I believe, down here. Not sure where the protest is at. Probably near the probably near the what's I gonna say? Near City Hall. There's probably a protest right now. I was just told. Somebody that's watching just told me. Lakers on a bit of a turnaround from their recent struggles. Getting a win yesterday. Having to play a second night of... So I've been playing a back-to-back, excuse me. Second game in 2 nights. So, you may have a few tired legs, but hopefully these guys are rejuvenated and we're energized a little more by the simple fact that you're back home. The homestand is probably not super long. I think it's like, what, maybe 2-3 game homestand. A homestand is a homestand, though, when you're a professional athlete. You're just happy to sleep in your bed for a few nights. Your own bed. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where we're at when it comes to this. You know what I mean? We'll get up in here for a minute today. It's been a while since I've actually walked into crypto right after I stopped right after I first get here. So today you get it. And it looks like the screen is buffering a little bit, but if we're here, we're here. What's up, everybody? Everybody that's tuning in, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Everyone. Hit the like. Appreciate it. As you see, clouds kind of filling in. Alright, you guys enjoy the festivities. I'm gonna look at the board real quick while we're walking across here. Traffic collision just reported 2 minutes ago. Sending our thoughts and prayers to whoever's involved in this traffic collision. It's on Coldwater Canyon and Raymer. Yeah. Okay. Coldwater Canyon and Raymer. Sending our thoughts and prayers to the traffic collision that was just reported 2 minutes ago. They just put that on the board right now. A rubbish fire just reported 4 minutes ago. Hopefully it gets resolved real quick. 5 miles from here on Van Ness and 54. Over there by the park on Arlington. What's up, my man? You like it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, I like it.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Nice little Laker pregame setup today. I like it. Well, it's nice to do something for the fans today. We don't always have a nice little setup before every game. So they gave them the nice big letters and, you know, told everybody to come to the middle and hang out today, as you can see. Look at the board. I didn't look at Citizen app yet either, and I'm thirsty. Oh, accident on Pico and Hoover an hour ago? Wow, I left that right when I started the stream. We didn't see anything on Pico and Hoover, did we? It was probably cleaned up, because we passed by Pico and Hoover. They said it was an accident there an hour ago. Let's go Lakers. I just see the Laker crowd gathering in. The game starts at what, 6:30 tonight, guys. Lakers Kings. Should be a good time. Nice, decent amount of people, a couple hours before the game, so you can only imagine when the game starts. Should be nice. All right, let me look at Citizen app real quick. See what we got out there. She said, where are you? You guys running clean? Hopefully the volume's good. If you guys interested in hearing it, everything's good for you guys out there watching. Okay, Citizen app is updated. And as far as incidents within 2 miles of where I'm standing, within the last hour, I have nothing to report. So we are chilling out here. Once again, let's go Lakers. Oh, by the way, the Sacramento Kings whooped our tails last time we played them. So tonight's a little payback for Sacramento. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. He's the homie, but we're trying to whoop on him tonight. Sorry, Russ. Love you, little bro, but love you, Brody, but no. We're going to have to get you tonight. So hopefully the Lakers can play good enough to beat these guys. Kings have been decent players.
I said Staples today. Even today, I was like...
That's funny. Luka standing in front of Luka doing the Luka wingspan. How tall he is and how wide he is. They got his height and his width right here. Damn. That's crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys the whole Luka height. Look at Luka. That's how tall he is. He's just really standing there. That's a tall drink of water right there. Yeah. Anybody ever watching Vertical? Want to see what I'm zooming into? Come over to horizontal and check it out. You watching Verti? You want to see what I'm zooming into? You can probably see it on the screen actually already, but you come over to horizontal and check it out too. Get the full covers. I was watching my live stream from last night. Man, what's up, y'all? I was watching my live stream from last night. I did a hell of a job. I felt the sound not completely 100% where I want it to be at times, because I still like to talk when I'm in the wind. But as far as working the phones and like, you know, I already put the disclaimer as far as one being behind the scenes and another one being something else. So I worked that process. Pretty well, man. I was enjoying watching. I watched actually both phones. See, I got a bunch of phones. I watched both phones at the same time. You know, kind of, you know, watched the little boring chat. Nobody was in the chat. But it was cool. The way I narrated and the way I played it was just so smooth. I was like, I never ever even commented on the lack of attention as far as like how I felt about it. I commented on what I saw, like, oh, well, nobody's talking anyway, type shit. But with the way I performed, I love it, man. I was like, it took me back to my old self. Like, dude, before you were spoiled with the super chats and had the opportunity to receive any money, you were practicing and doing good performance. And I went back to that mode yesterday, so it felt good, man. I think I'm gonna try to stick to it. But that requires me doing a lot less interaction with the chat, unfortunately, for you guys. But for me, it still keeps my show a lot more professional, and it allows me to, you know, just kind of point out, you know, specific statements and individuals within the chat in the process of a live stream. You know what I mean? Let you guys kind of just have it on your own as far as communication. It really, because you know what happens is that if you kind of get too heavily involved in it too early, like I like to do, you kind of get drained by the lack of attention that you receive in the process of doing the stream. Because you're like, oh, I'm talking, and all of a sudden you're only talking to 3 people, so people see you use that as a tool to kind of like, you know, pass time. So I gotta stop using it as a tool to pass time, that's all. It can't be a tool for me to be comfortable. I gotta be comfortable without the attention, without the knowledge. He had mirrors too. The little homie that was on the right, he had mirrors. His buddy didn't. So I'm gonna give him credit. You gotta roll with mirrors, my dogs. For real, mirrors and sufficient setup. You know what I mean? When he rolling, I'm crazy, especially when I roll like he rolling like 40 miles, 50 miles an hour. On Fig, an hour before the Laker game traffic comes in. So you better have some mirrors. What up with you, man? Right. But yes, thank you everybody for being here. If you're new, say something in the chat. Hopefully you guys chatted up with each other eventually on the stream. Because, you know, that's going to have to be the way the rhythm has to go. There's going to be a lot of fan interaction. You know what I mean? And my acknowledgement of who comes in and out, you know, won't be interfering with my performance anymore. Never again, you know, I won't all that kind of, you know, information or feedback affect, you know, my or you know, affect the things I see. It actually it affects the things you see. What I notice more than anything is that what real deficiency I personally have doing my streams right now, that I'm personally working on. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing that shit. Is looking down on the vertical at the chat, because it becomes completely evident every time I do it on the screen, and it makes it look like I'm looking for someone to talk to or looking for someone to come in or not. Half the time I'm looking at the screens to make sure they don't fall. You know what I'm saying? So I'll look real quick and look right back up. Now, to make sure I don't look like I'm thirsty for some attention. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to look thirsty for the attention anymore. I don't want to be thirsty for the attention. Not only not want to look, I don't want to be thirsty for the attention, period. So, I'm trying not to do these long periods of time where I'm looking down at the phone, trying to figure out who's there, how many people, whatever, all that. Just let it go. They're not going to give you that. They're not going to give me no big numbers anyway, so I'm not going to allow that to deter me. So I try never to see it across it. I try to see a little of it as I can. I try to see a little of it as I can in the process of my live stream. And whoever respects the stream, gives money and stuff like that, you always see that in chat in the stream. You'll look down real quick. You'll see some color. You'll thank him for it. You know what I mean? So when YouTube makes it hard on you to perform with like straining you with numbers, you have to kind of shut certain things down in order to make sure your focus is proper. You see what I'm saying? So, me personally, that's how I feel. I have to shut certain areas of communication down, and you know, an obligation, if you would, shut certain obligations that I feel I have, and limit them to only certain few that I address. All of them are obligations. I feel like you want to acknowledge the audience, you want to, you know, check on the screens, make sure they're good, you know, make sure everything's running, so it doesn't require you looking down. Like I said, you got to be able to kind of balance all that shit out. Javier's usual gathering. Cool people. Javier's are making good money on the gatherings, man. People use this place for they get together. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Javier's. They stay busy. Welcome to Javier's, a $25 parking today.
Freshman 12.
You know, it's funny. I'm learning also, the more I ignore the situation on the screen, the more I see the annoying people who play with the numbers. So they try to clap back by doing even more drastic things with the numbers and the attention that comes in. So I just want to annoy them as bad as I can by not giving them any attention or doing exactly the opposite of what they expect me to do. I love doing that. It's funny to me. It's like, oh, they expect me to do this, so I'm going to do the opposite. You know what I mean? For real. It's the way to go when you get, especially when you're like in kind of a dispute with people that are like hating and they try to pretend like they're not. Okay, so you just catch them in their hate and you kind of snub them by just ignoring them or not giving it any energy. You see what I'm saying? And when you don't give that hate any energy, that pisses them off even further because they were hating, trying to get a reaction out of you. So you don't react to it, they fucking even matter. They send like a troll or two to act like you're viral and shit, to ask you stupid questions on top of taking the numbers. So it's funny. I love it. I love seeing it. I kind of like play along and see how hard you can piss them off. And the days like this when I get super arrogant, oh yeah, you're not gonna see any, like the view numbers, like as far as the audience number at once, will be like at all-time lows. So I'll make sure I don't look at it. It'll be a fun little game for me, like see how long I can go without looking at it. You know what I mean? I'm not good. I can go 3 hours without looking at that shit. I believe at this point. I've developed such a knowledge of the whole situation that there's no curiosity anymore about what could be. You know what I'm saying? I'm already pretty much aware of what's coming. Oh, that's it. He's got it. Bro, I need one of those. Look, he got that shit. How heavy, look. How heavy can that hold a person? How heavy? I need one. Is he listening to me? Necesito. I need one.
No, we need it.
How much?
We need it.
Oh, you're selling it. Oh, damn. Ah!
Sorry.
Well, where'd you guys get it?
Downtown?
Oh, they had it downtown?
Yeah, downtown.
How heavy can you be if you sit on it? Do you know?
It holds me, bro.
Yeah, so you good.
Yeah.
How much you pay for it?
Like $10.
That's what I need, man. I need to come. Me and my girlfriend trying to find those. And where do you get it?
Downtown, the alley.
This is an alley. For real. They got them all over the alley, probably. All right, my man. In a minute. You have to get an alley, you said. Yeah, he got it. The little thing, that little seat thing. My girlfriend was just talking about that. The like foldable seat, the closable seat. My boy said it holds him real well. And he weigh a little bit, so. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Listen, while it's early, I'm gonna go slightly south and see what I can get out of this situation. I'm gonna stay in the crowd though. Let you guys enjoy the festivities. Get a little bit of the smoke. Yeah, we go in the alley and get one of those, huh? The alley has everything, duh. Yeah, I need one of those when I'm at my breaks too. I got like that sitting sometimes when I'm in the middle of nowhere. If I would have my traffic cam, I'd pull that out. You feel me? We're still running, right? We're good to go. Yeah, I'm trying to piss the algorithm off and people up. And people who play with my numbers off and show my numbers, show the streams. Who play with the YouTube numbers, I'm trying to piss them off by not even addressing it or looking at it for them at all. So when I look at this stream at the end of the day, they can come with that all-time low number, but see, I never addressed it or talked about it during the stream. I mean, I never talked about what the numbers were. I talked about the issue. I talked about them playing with the numbers, of course. I always talk about that. But I never talked about what the numbers were. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at it. You know what I'm saying? So, they'll be super duper low. I'm trying to get them to give me the lowest they can. I'm trying to get them to drop my numbers down as low as they can. Because of anger. They claim it's the algorithm's response. I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to see how hard we can piss off the algorithm by ignoring its presence. Well, no, excuse me, by ignoring its snub. We acknowledge its presence. By ignoring its snub, by ignoring its spite, ignoring its anger, and ignoring its attempt to control you, basically. Yeah, it wants to control you mentally, in a negative way. Like I say, I'll make light. Okay, how do I say? I'll make light of it. I'll make light of it. That's what I'll say. I love making light of the fact that I'm live, regardless of the feedback that the algorithm gives. That's what I mean. See how hard I can piss off the algorithm by making light of the fact that I'm on without acknowledging their feedback. I gotta go in this place. It's Y2K designer brands for my girlfriend. I think I'm gonna go in there and try to see if they got some stuff that'll be desirable. The woman's designer store, Y2K. What's up, everybody? Whoever's here, I haven't looked at any numbers or chat or anything like that, so say super chat or something that come in when I get a break. You know, I decide I want to look at the chat once or twice today. I'll go ahead and check it out. Right now, we just want to make sure we don't ruin the video by the negative feedback and by the low numbers, so I'm not looking at it. I refuse to look. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to look how many people ain't talking. So if you notice you're watching vertical, you'll notice how I usually do a lot of the up and down head movement, looking at the other screens. I've done less of that, and I've done more side to side, just looking at the stream. So if you're chatting it up and you're looking for someone to chat with, you better chat with one of the other viewers. If you're the type that likes to bother the streamer, or see if you can piss the streamer off or get some attention from the streamer, you probably shit out of luck on this stream unless you throw some money at me. Then I'll see your super chat. So you might as well continue to ghost watch if you're that type, or just leave in and out like they say you're doing. And I'll never know it anyway. You can't hurt me because I'm not looking at the numbers. So sorry. You may be frustrated watching this stream if you're a hater. Because I know how to make you guys, I know how to put you guys right in the right place to make light of all that shit. Trust me, I can make light of all of it at all times. I make light of all things at all times. Don't worry, when I stop here, I'm not going to look at the screen, so those who are ready to type something stupid in, hoping I see it. Sorry, won't be looking at that screen because I see some color. Color is the only response we're getting. So what's up, 4 Aces? When 4 Aces come in, I talk to him. He always drop money. What's up, Aces? I don't respond directly to you, Aces, because I'm not looking at the chat. You got to chat with the goons today, Aces. Aces, you gotta chat with the goons today, man. Cause I can't look down at the chat. They tried their hardest to discourage me with no numbers, so I'm not giving them the joy. I'm trying to make a lot. I'm making a lot of the fact that I'm live and try to see how hard I can piss these guys off by ignoring them. I have no clue what the numbers were today. I don't know how many people have watched any of that. So, and I will not look. I don't know how many likes I got. That stuff. Not looking. Sorry. Especially when I know the number's going to be low. I know it's a day where they're hating and they shelter my numbers to other streams that I watch and they have higher numbers. The days I come on, I know when I go live, don't look, because they're using you to give other people numbers on top of hating already. So be a G about it. Don't look. Don't fall for it. Piss them off. You know what I mean? Bike crew. All the youngsters, see how many of them got mirrors. None of them got mirrors, but everybody got mirrors. Everybody got mirrors. Nobody. All the youngsters, like 37 bikes, no mirrors. We gotta get the youngsters, man. I'm gonna bring a box of mirrors. I'm gonna start selling Amazon bike mirrors for double the price. I tell them I'll put the shit on for you. I'll do the maintenance. I'm gonna start selling Amazon bike mirrors. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I know how to keep my chat room quiet too, because YouTube they have certain individuals that work for YouTube that control thousands of accounts that they have enter your chat rooms. So I know how to piss those people off who control the accounts, so you don't see any interaction on my stream, because they understand I know that process. So when I piss them off, they don't use any of their sub accounts or any accounts to talk. So it'll look like nobody's talking. So I expose their bullshit by, ignoring them and kind of telling you how they operate, how the attention thing works. It's just a bunch of sub accounts. A lot of times you see a bunch of trolls and, you see a bunch of people talking and saying hi to each other on certain streams. It's just one person a few people who control thousands of accounts. You're talking back and forth with a bunch of sub accounts. That's all it really is. Anyway, over on the incident board, traffic collision just reported 8 minutes ago on by the 405 freeway and Victory Boulevard, 15 miles from here. Just reported 8 minutes ago. So thoughts and prayers to whoever involved in that traffic collision. Oh, also, it seems like, I don't know about that part. I was thinking of the last part, but it does seem like certain people who you wouldn't believe probably profit from the algorithm. There's certain people who enter your chat, you would have no clue. They're the ones profiting from the algorithm, from the live stream, and from the work. There's some of those same people are the ones who hold thousands of accounts. Thousands of sub accounts come in the chat room. Make you feel like you're a popular streamer. When you work for them, when you put in certain work for them. Or when your work generates the right type of attention. They do everything they can to keep you motivated. You feel me? So that's a good thing. It's smart company business, but you just got to be aware as a person who's doing business with them of the business practices that are being utilized to brainwash you. I'm sure the volume on horizontal has been horrible today. I'm gonna check it out as a matter of fact, because a lot of the shit I've been talking, YouTube does anything they can to make sure no one hears it. So I'm pretty sure that the volume's been pretty shitty on horizontal today, but we'll check it out right now. I haven't really been listening to it, so I'll just turn the volume on for it. I might need it in the chat and all that stuff. But okay, so check it out now. I'm talking as, almost yelling right now, and it sounds like it's half decent while I'm moving. I'm not moving super fast. You see this bike in front of me, he's pedaling. Kind of keeping a good distance in front of me as I'm just using a little power I got. So the volume's decent on horizontal. It's just that when you're in the wind, when I'm in the wind, if I'm not yelling or speaking super loud or adding a lot extra volume, you'll miss a few words. I just don't know how to really. Well, my way of controlling my desire to look at the stream or desire to be or controlling my feelings about the numbers is talking a lot. I control my anxiety. Anxieties about my curiosities about what sort of feedback that algorithm's not giving me. So that's why I talk a lot sometimes on those days when I know I'm not going to trust it at all, and I'm trying not to look at it. So those are days I'm narrating, talking to myself. Some people will think I'm looking at the chat. They'll think I'm answering questions because it'll coincide with what they said, but probably not looking at the chat. I'm probably just speaking randomly about what I'm thinking. Today, I'm just peeking to see if the shit is moving, and I'll look right back up. You know, the interaction the last few days has been super fake. So I'm just taking my peek and looking right back up. Trying my best not to see anything. Making sure it's running. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the charges on these phones in a minute. And then it's not working, you know what I'm saying? That's how you work it. You feel me? This guy's slow. Buffer over here, so I'm getting out of this area. I'm gonna circle back to downtown probably in a second. I want to keep straight. Hold on, maybe I'll keep straight. Okay, you got the event going. USC's blocking. Exposition. So I'm gonna ride share pickup zone. Wait, hold on. That's a citizen app report. Can I get that? I'm cool on the citizen right now. I don't want to force it. I'm cool. I don't think I'll make money for too much money for that report. I'll do it on the way back. How about that? Drop a citizen app report on that about the detour. I'm sure someone sent it earlier already. If they didn't, then I can get that. But they've been there all day though, so it's like be like a 7-hour-old reporter. I'm sure that street's been blocked for like 10 hours now. Alright, never mind. Maybe we'll skip that citizen report on that street. Maybe we'll skip that one. Keep an eye out in case there's an incident or something locally. Let's keep rolling and see what we got. Okay, traffic collision just reported, but it's far south, a little further south than where I like going. It's on 43rd and Wall Street. That puts me damn near by fucking Gage, so now I'm cool on that. We're Vernon damn near. I'm going to send my thoughts and prayers to whoever's involved in the traffic collision on 43rd. It's only like a mile and a half from here, too. That's the crazy part. That's straight south, basically. If I was to go straight south to 43rd, it'd be right there. That's what it looks like. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for being here. Everybody, they got a youngster bike roller. They got rolling again. Look at the little homie standing on the bike. That's cool. Look, they must take turns for the guy standing on the back right there. You gotta take turns there. Oh, look, we carrying another bike. That must be Deuce's bike. He carried it for him and shit. The bike break down. Look, they even got a repair group. They even got a repair company on the crew today. They even got a repair guy in the crew. And a tow guy. They got a repair and a tow guy. Tight. Alright, I'm gonna circle in here and probably come right back. Because I'm sure downtown is probably where all the activity is, so I just want to cover this area first. My first hour. Then in the last 2 hours, of course, I get to downtown closer to sunset. I always got to come over here first. What we got going on here today? Yeah, it's an easy shovel for YouTube today. Also, I don't want them to work so hard as far as shoveling my numbers. You can steal the likes and all that shit like you did that other stream today. YouTube one time, they had a stream where they were shoveling my numbers to other streams so bad. They just subtracted like 10 likes at once. Because I was getting like a bunch of viewers that day, so they said, fuck, this is a perfect day. They was hoping I wasn't looking at the screen and shit. So they subtracted 10 likes one time, like, and then 10 minutes later they subtracted 7 more. It was crazy. It was wild. Yeah, so go ahead, YouTube, get your jack on today. I'm not looking at it anyway. Get your jack up. Oh, another time. When they were helping, we were looking at the screen. Me and 4 Aces, we saw it just said 256 people was watching. I got on the screen, was like, oh wow, we finally got some viewers. Hey, viewing, 256 people are watching. A minute later, when they did the update, it dropped down to 117 people. And then a minute later, did another update, it dropped down to 17 people. And then no longer in that stream, which lasted 2 hours longer after that, we ended with a high of 26 people after the 256 was on the screen. So you see a lot of weird shit. That's why I'm like, I'm fucking with them today. I'm not looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So they can do whatever they want with the numbers. But I got somebody else looking where they at. You know what I'm saying? So I said, we're going to play this one today. I'm not going to do nothing with the chat. You get in the chat. You tell me how everybody responds. You feel me? We'll talk about the, lack of attention later. You feel me? So it's fun that way. It's way more fun that way because all the people that wanted to get you, I thought they were going to stir up some emotion about the numbers junkies that wanted to stir up some emotion about the lack of numbers for me. It will be. They don't get any attention. They don't get any. Their efforts are still snubbed. So their efforts to say, hey, numbers are key, get snubbed. You know what I mean? It's fun. You know what I mean? It's fun to perform this way. You look at the chat later, see all the people who just couldn't help themselves and say something. You see all the people that didn't talk, and you control the people who control the algorithm. That's how you control them. Because like I said, I can be in a viral city, pre-game for the Lakers on a Sunday, with a clean iPhone 17 stream performing, and they'll be so mad at me that they act like nobody is interested. Thousands of people out here, though, they show interested in being out here today, so I'm going to enjoy recording it. See, I get to record in peace because of my knowledge of bullshit. I get to record in peace, and they can't be bullshitting me around with their fake-ass information. You know what I mean? You can't bullshit me around with fake information, you know what I mean? You can ask somebody to drop a donation though and show love like they claim they do, love the channel. You feel me? Hell yeah, y'all can have some of them robots drop that money though. We always appreciate that. For real. Y'all can have some of them robots drop some of them ends though. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Oh no, this was supposed to be vertical anyway. So I'm not really looking at the chat, but I do want to have one on each. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Yeah, this is how you balance out those numbers too. They're like, fuck, we gotta give them some sort of feedback and act like it's real. So you'll notice the likes and the viewer numbers and people watching will all be equally low when you don't give them any attention in return. Because I gotta give you some sort of information and act like it wasn't fake. So you'll get equal numbers those days. They'll be like, yeah, 20 people are liking on both of them. 8 people are watching on both because you're not paying attention to us. You don't watch them at all, they'll drop you down to 3 on each one. You know what I mean? So it's fun. It's fun to fuck with their little bullshit ass machine's brain. You know what I mean? And hater viewers who wanna see if I'm upset about the bullshit. I love fucking with their brain. I love fucking with your brain. And the hater viewers, let them watch, hoping I talk about the lack of attention in a negative way. Oh shit. Make negative light of it instead of making a positive light of make of it. They hoping that. But I always get snubbed. And I always get to enjoy myself. And look, people come in and drop money here and there too, so y'all really get snubbed when For Sal and all my people come in and donate. Y'all be mad at For Sal, huh? What up, Sal, by the way? I'll be loving when my people come in and donate. They really be mad those nights. You be seeing the streamers, no matter how many views they got, you can tell them their attitude, they're fucking jealous as fuck. That'd be funny enough, like I'll be watching the other streams later that night. Streamers get quiet and shit. They be pretending they fucking happy when they not. The days I get donations, oh, that shit is funny enough. The days I don't be funny, the days I'll be cool about it too. It'll still be kind of funny. They get donos though. See, I help other streamers get donos too because YouTube be thinking they be snubbing me or people be thinking they snubbing me by giving another person donos and not giving me shit. But that shit don't bother me either. I'll be happy I helped the other motherfucker get some money. Shit. So that part, I'm still playing daddy. So I get to play daddy, like with the right attitude, you know what I'm saying? I get to be the YouTube daddy around this motherfucker. I get to be the provider, you know what I mean? That's right, you always want to be the provider. You always want people to give you credit for your true worth, true credit for your worth. So I get to feel good about acknowledging, you know, things the way I acknowledge them. Makes it a lot more credible. You know what I'm saying? There's probably some trolls in there talking shit right now. Man, this fucker. Man, I ain't never looked. Like at the start of the stream, some guy was like, what stream is this? With just the dumbest question asked it on both streams. At least you checked in on vertical and horizontal, right? I was like, yeah, I saw that sort of attention at the start of the stream. I said, oh, okay. Yeah, the algorithm controllers aren't going to send the bots today, so they're going to start off with a dumb question one and see how I respond to it. And depending upon how I respond to this one person will determine how much attention the stream receives today. So I didn't talk to his ass, so she ain't nobody talking. They said, oh, okay, you're going to snub our robot or snub my sub-account. None of my other sub-accounts are going to talk. So there you go. That's why you don't see attention on certain streams. Because a lot of the attention that's actually going on are just sub-accounts. From people who control thousands of accounts that work for YouTube. That's all. No big deal. No big deal. You got to understand how computer systems and algorithms, especially YouTube's algorithm, works in the year of 2026. When you're aware of that shit, you're able to kind of like have the freedom of doing your thing, and in some form and fashion also, if you get really in tune with it like me, you're able to stream in viral cities like Los Angeles, California, without a bunch of fake attention being thrown at you, and you know, and also accumulating actual attention and the jealousy of those who can't really accumulate. They have to be brainwashed with numbers and shit. So I love it, man. I don't have to deal with a bunch of fake chat, numbers junkies. You know what I mean? It's good. And I get to love the city, man. I get to be around a bunch of people when I'm live, you know what I mean? And record some real beautiful scenes. It's beautiful, man. You ain't see nobody talking my chat. Period. Yeah, my shit ain't, look, I don't know, let them know. You can keep the bullshit. So they don't even send the robots. They don't even send the sub-accounts to my shit. You gonna see a few real people come in that's mad because anybody else to talk to, say hi here and there, like, oh, what's up, LA1? And then they'll leave. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, man, anybody to talk to in that motherfucker. Period. Because YouTube, unless you ain't talking to no robot all damn night here, because in other places you think you're talking to somebody, and the person who controls all the accounts is sitting there laughing at you because he's talking to you with like 10 different accounts. Laughing at how goofy you look, responding to all these different accounts and shit. So, at least you ain't got the algorithm controllers clowning you here. Pretending like there's a bunch of people talking, you know what I mean? They get you guys good on other streams. People jump right in. Most of these people, I see a lot of people that come in my chat room talking in other chats to the robots. Thinking like, oh, that's ain't LA1 shit, at least I get to talk to somebody. You ain't talking to nobody. You're talking to that same one motherfucker controlling all them accounts. You're talking to one person. 30,000 of them accounts are tied to one credit card. And there's like probably 6 credit cards with a lot of screens. You know what I mean? How about people that actually donate, that actually are, you know what I'm saying, have accounts that aren't tied into that shit, that are big donors? There's not a lot. YouTube doesn't have a lot of big contributors like that. So they got to utilize the workers and the money, people who rake in the money, kind of shovel some of that shit back to some of the people who are working. You know what I mean? As far as like a bunch of different people who invest, they probably struggle for that. They probably struggle for a lot of different people who invest. They don't have that. They don't have a lot of different investors, obviously. So that's why the numbers can be so easily controlled because of the system that they use to generate or to process numbers or to, you know, say what the numbers are. Feel me? It definitely signifies that they don't have a lot of people who invest. See what I mean? Because you could overcome having to utilize all those robots to make a chat room look busy by real attention, right? By real people actually chatting, right? So, you know, you have to deviate between how many people actually real or not most times when you're in chat rooms. And in 2026, you're finding out these days a larger percentage of the people in chat rooms, especially bigger chat rooms, I'm not gonna say no names, ain't gonna be name dropping, but right now. But in bigger chat rooms, you'll find out a larger percentage of the people that are doing the chatting are sub-accounts. You know what I mean? So, how many actual people exist? You know what I mean? The numbers really go down because of that. You know what I mean? So, it's probably tough. You know what I mean? Probably a lot tougher to see as large a profit as they claim they receive. I'm sure the profit's definitely outstanding, obviously, as in a YouTube owner or algorithm holder or shareholder. But the question becomes is that are the profit margins anywhere near what they claim to be? Or the attention or amount of people that actually participate anywhere near the number that they claim it to be? That becomes the actual question. And when the numbers aren't what they claim it to be, that actually signifies that your actual profit margin is a lot less than what you claim it to be. Regardless of it being humongous, it's still nowhere near you want it to be. So you're always trying to figure out how you can gain. You know, you're caught in this game mode because you're giving a certain report to people that's inaccurate, along with the report that you're giving to people about the viewer numbers. So it always puts you in this chasing mode mentally as a company. So regardless of the profit YouTube receives, they're probably always feeling like they're in chase mode because of the process of the algorithm. You know, it doesn't allow them to always accumulate new attention or the energy of new attention. Especially those who figure it out, like those who figure out, like they look at it, they're like, yeah, this is bullshit. You know, they're not going to put their credit card or spend money on that. They're not going to invest in YouTube Premium, and they're not going to purchase memberships. New people aren't going to purchase membership. Real people aren't going to purchase memberships. All the purchases are going to come from like those people who hold, multiple accounts to make it look like it's some extra attention. And that becomes counterproductive because you're spending your own money. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks probably in that regard, but it's still big profit. But you know, it's always an attempt to gain, you know, and to get to what you claim it is. You know, it's always you're always trying to balance that out. You're trying to every day, put it this way, every day as a company, YouTube's trying to spend less of their own money to promote their workers. You know what I'm saying? And you know, more people they get like me, if they get thousands of LA1s every day, then it'd be a lot easier for them to shovel money at other people without spending their own money. You feel me? Because the attention, the actual attention, the actual real attention, you know what I'm saying, that these streams generate, you know what I'm saying, brings more potential credit cards or accounts to the table. It's a big process, man. Business is tough, dude. Big business like YouTube, I'm sure, is completely ridiculous as far as trying to balance shit. It's a lot more details than what I just spoke on. So, well, all those details do apply. You feel me? All right, I did my little circle. Like I said, after my first hour and a half, I do a little traffic cam for a second, kind of get me water, rejuvenation, probably a little smoke in. Now I head into downtown probably right after this. We're going to see the sunset today. Today's going to be a beautiful sunset, too. Unfortunately, I won't be right here by the freeway when the sun sets. It's tight when it's right by the freeway. That's not another hour. The sun's still over there, so we got another like hour and 20 minutes before it sets. But it's a hell of a sunset today. It's looking nice. So, thankful for all those who have joined us and continue to support us, regardless of the low numbers that I haven't looked at today, by the way. Just want to remind you, YouTube, I hurt my feelings today because I haven't looked. I'm not going to look anymore by the traffic cam. It's going to be consistent with what it usually is, so it's nothing to even worry about. I enjoy myself when I am able to perform this way. So, hopefully I'm able to stay in this good mood. Keep it, you know what I mean? Sorry about the lack of interaction. If there's been any super chats or any money turned in or donated, I'll be able to see it right now. I'm going to check my scanner, put you guys in traffic, do my rejuvenation, then we'll be back in traffic in a little bit, okay? Thanks for being here. Happy Sunday. We're near Event Center, too. We're near Crypto.com Arena where the Lakers play the Sacramento Kings. We'll be passing by the crowd going in a bit. All right, let's get you on the freeway. Let me get my little hanging out here. I got a $9.99 that came in from Cotton Candy, $9.99. Super chat or super sticker came in. If that's American money, if that's $9.99, whatever amount it is, I am grateful. Thank you in abundance, Cotton Candy, for your support of our channel and support of us, our growth. May that money come back to you in billionfold. Thank you. I always wish people who donate abundant happiness and good health. All right, I'm going to put you guys on the freeway. We'll be back in a bit. Enjoy the freeway and send some good vibes to these drivers. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to smash that like and say something in the chat. Thank you for being here, you guys. Be back in a bit, rolling. Thank you for the super stickers. I see 2 of them. $2 came in. Thank you for those super chats or super stickers, whatever they are. Big blessings in return. Thank you for the support of our channel. 4 aces. Appreciate you. Love and respect. Abundant happiness and good health, my brother. Thank you. With the drivers, seems like we have been safe so far. Nothing crazy to report on the freeway. Thank you. All right, everybody, don't forget to hit the like, say something in the chat, continue to keep your good karma going in the right direction. Show love to the channel. Thank you for being here, everybody. Share the video. Get some more people here to hang out with for yourself. Do all the stuff to support the channel. Help us grow. We're rolling out just a bit. Thanks for being here. Look, people be knowing not to speak in here, huh? How they know that? How they be knowing not to speak in here, huh? Like, they be knowing, don't say nothing there. Everybody be knowing, like, how do y'all know that? Get the memo not to speak in here. YouTube be sending the craziest memos on my ass. Don't speak, don't accumulate. On LA1 shit. How everybody be getting that memo, man? I gotta figure out how to send memos like that. We're getting close to 10,000 subscribers. We're at 9.9. We're less than 100 away. I think we're like 85 away or 95 away or something like that today. New subscribers. What's up, what's up? Hopefully we get a few today. A bunch of them. YouTube been hurt about that because I've been talking trash about how the new subscribers keep liking and leaving. They subscribe, like it, and leave. So they've been slowing up on the subscriber numbers because I've been saying that shit. Talk too much shit during the stream, the like numbers are completely stopped. So since I'm talking this shit, you notice the like number is not going to grow pretty much anymore. People are not going to come keeping in and coming in and like. How do you get the memo that somebody was mad? How everybody know not to like it because somebody mad? Look, according to YouTube, oh yeah, people love it. They don't hang out though. So you'll notice I have a certain amount of likes, but you'll never, the people that are liked never hang out. You'll never have the number of likes, amount of people watching in the audience. Until I talk about it, the YouTube will start balancing that out. It'll start be 10 likes and 10 people watching from now on. They're gonna start lowering them likes. Yeah, but the number of likes will never equal the number of people watching. So that's proof that it's signified. It's always controlled. It's always controlled numbers, man. I'll never have double the amount of, I'll never have like most streams, 15 times people watching the amount of likes I have. It's always the other way around with my stream. I have a few likes and way less people watching. Most streams, you have a few likes and double the amount of people watching, or 5 times the amount of people watching as the likes you have. But for me, nah. They're gonna have people like it and leave according to this algorithm. According to my black stream, black man can't get people to watch nobody more than 90 seconds. Because it's black. I don't give a fuck it's an iPhone 17. It's the best phone in the market. I don't give a fuck it's the cleanest stream on YouTube. It's black. We can't have nobody watching that shit all at once. So the like numbers is always going to be higher than the people watching. They're going to like it and leave. No big audience for that nigga. Right? Excuse my language, but that's the way to get out. Oh yeah, the like numbers is always going to be higher than my viewer, than the motherfuckers watching. All day, every day. Let's see if this fucking soap or whatever they had in this damn waterfall is gone today. This last time I was over here, they had so much soap or something in this waterfall. I was like, I didn't even want to hang out. It looked like it was toxic or some shit. It's clear today. It's clear today. Look at my low incident board. Hey, you guys, don't worry. If you happen to donate, you know you got love for me. You're like, man, he ain't gonna see my donation. You know hell well I'm damn well I'm gonna see that donation if it comes in. So y'all, you know, drop love. Real people show love. You know we don't get a lot of views. We got to make these other streams jealous somehow that they get all these fake numbers on us. So drop some money, drop some love. That's the only way we can fight back. And show them we more interesting stream than them. Like the bikes. All they need is mirrors, man. Them are the good bikes too. All they need is mirrors, homie. All you need is some mirrors. You be the man. I'm telling you, all the little homies that be running the bikes, all they need is mirrors, homie. Yeah, all you need is some mirrors, my man. Especially all the little Chirons and the good bikes. Come on, man. How you have that fresh ass bike without some mirrors on it? That bike is fresh. The bikes be fresh. The way they move too, them motherfuckers glide down the street. I'll definitely hook my shit up if I have a bike like that. I got a regular electric and shit. This motherfucker roll. I mean, I gotta get it fixed up still, but it ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you need to put some mirrors on that. You need to put that together right. All right, Dawson Press, 5 minutes ago, there's another traffic collision just reported on Los Cienega and Jefferson. 5 miles, you know, on the west side. Just Dawson Press to whoever was involved in that traffic collision. There's a rubbish fire reported 2 minutes ago. We'll hope that gets resolved real quick. Slauson and Raymond. That's like 3 miles south. Some other stuff just recently reported. Another rubbish fire 6 minutes ago, actually, on Oxford and 11th Street, 2.5 miles away from here. Hope that gets resolved real quick. You always got the LAFD at work. Another report 6 minutes ago, an appliance fire, actually, 16 miles, approximately 60 miles from where we're at on Foothill Boulevard and Mather Avenue. Another a situation the fire department has to address. They stay busy, depending upon where you're at. They always got some work. And 2 more reports in the last 20 minutes, it looks like here. 3 more reports in the last 20 minutes. Another traffic collision 10 minutes ago, 14.3 miles away from here on Wheatland Avenue on Best Street near Glen Oaks Boulevard. Dawson Prairie Server is involved in that. Another accident which looks like it's close to here, Worcester and Flower, 13 minutes ago on Worcester and Flower. I guess we'll pass by the one on Worcester and Flower and see if that's still there and send some good vibes to Worcester and Flower as we head into downtown. And if it's something there, we'll send a citizen out report and talk some good vibes in that direction. I'm okay. Worcester Flower. I ain't gonna fly too hard, but I'll probably pedal a little bit harder and just let me roll slow. So we'll get over there. Let's do it. Worcester Flower, let's go. Now the reason I'm pedaling, if you heard me say pedal, it's like I thought it was an e-bike. It is an e-bike. Fucking throttle's messed up. That's why I didn't do that critical mass ride last month. I'm not getting full activity from when I activate the throttle. It's just pushing for a few seconds and it's stopping. So I gotta figure out why it's malfunctioning or shorting out. You feel me? So in order for me to like actually move a little quicker now, I'm kind of pedaling it up now. You feel me? Oh. For you guys that been watching my streams. Okay, here it is. Yeah, for you guys that have been watching my streams, I saw the accident I had the other day. I think, was that the time when the bike started tripping? Oh, no. It was the day before that. The bike started tripping. So, You'll remember
215 PD for 814.
if you watch. It was like the day before that. It was like Monday. Monday after the stream.
Route 6 for 9127 South Bigger Road.
All right, guys, let's be honest, because I identified the fact that, you know, there's a lot of individuals who probably work for YouTube who hold a lot of accounts and pretend like there's a lot of attention in streams. That's probably why you don't see a lot of attention in my streams or a lot of people chatting. Because if you piss off those account holders, you know, they're not going to send none of their robots to sub accounts. Duh. It's like, he's mad. But see, he's got to understand that, you know, when you don't send the sub accounts, it kind of proves my point, you know what I mean? So I can talk my way about, if I can talk my way out of attention or activity, that kind of suggests that the activity's just sort of generated. It's not real. Because in no real circumstance can I just talk crazy or just express my thoughts and it'll persuade the audience's numbers in any way in reality. People are going to watch it or not if the stream's available. So there's no way, because I act a certain way or identify certain things that pisses an individual off, that you can control a number and keep it so low or keep it so high. So it's just, you got to understand that, man. Like, as a person, like, when you play certain games with things you see and you know it's a lie, you're only hurting yourself. It's like, it's like watching cartoons all day if you're doing that shit. If you believe that shit, you know what I mean? You only watch cartoons all day. A lot of people still like to live in a cartoon world, but in artificial reality too, though. So you got to remember, when it comes to the numbers and feedback and shit like that, you know, some people choose to accept that as their reality, even though it's a virtual reality. Algorithm numbers is virtual reality, man. It's, you know, it's an actual way they can track down how many numbers of people that are watching. They can steal from the number, you know what I mean? But even if you have a number and you're getting good numbers, it's still not completely accurate. So you can do whatever you want with those. It's easy to take from them. That's the easiest thing to do. You know what I mean? But to add on, you gotta have somebody to add on from, probably, or just have a machine just kind of like generating whatever you want to say. But as far as real attention, if you can deviate between what you see, between the chat conversations, if you can deviate between what you see being a sub account or being an actual person, then you have a better chance of, you know what I'm saying, of sorting through chat rooms without talking to robots all damn day. But unfortunately, like I say, you're gonna deal with a lot of robots, man, and most YouTube and most accounts and most companies, like most YouTube live streams, especially the less popular streams where you're watching it, like, why are so many people watching this shit? You know it's garbage? Well, you know those are the generated numbers, you know, so it's going to be hard for those companies to maintain those sort of profiles and, you know, get new people interested or get new credit cards in their accounts or in their company, you know, get new people to invest. You know, they probably have to change your tactics first off, but secondly, probably utilize different equipment to produce information to your customers and your audiences. You know what I mean? It's a lot. You know, it's a lot of details that have to be adjusted. But you know, if you don't care, you know, if you're like the older YouTube owners and you're like one of the profiters, and you say, hey, you know, we're not really tripping on how bad things look. We're kind of just gonna keep shit how it is and going forward until it falls apart. Then you're good, you know, because eventually it'll just fall apart and you're like, what? everybody knew it was a lie anyway, so we were just trying to suck it to those dry. You know what I mean? You could go that route.
Metro from.
Or you could just try to be like, okay, let me adjust to the times, you know, switch some things up, take the hit financially, you know what I'm saying, but keep the company up to date and keep it real, you know what I mean, or keep it as real as possible going forward, you know what I mean. Then you talk about, as a company, our owners, our shareholders, some of these things that we were, you know, some of these things that I'm bringing up today. You know, we discussed, you know, how you want to address them, you know what I mean. It's just business, you know. It's just business, man. It's life, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can't be mad at YouTube being in the position they're in, and you seeing the feedback and like, oh, that's some bullshit. Well, what can he do? The machine's been existing for so long. You know, as an individual who's a shareholder, you can't just force the whole system to be changed due to your knowledge of it. So you have to kind of, you have to work the process. You gotta talk to people. You guys gotta come up with ideas. You gotta, you know, create with, you know, a new system that you're gonna utilize. You have to invest in the new system. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of steps that have to be covered before you can just throw away the old algorithm like I want them to do. Like just trash it and lose all profit for fucking a year until we come up with something more. Well, then you don't have a company after that. Some other company steps in and they're the new YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know, it's a process, but god damn, it definitely needs to be addressed. You know what I mean? Don't just let it slide because it's a good subject. You have to take a financial hit in order to get things right. Then take it, because in the long run, the money comes back. You know. I'm talking about the people who have to adjust the system that YouTube utilizes in order to make it continue, in order for it continue to be profitable, or for people to continue to participate and not be upset about the blatant dishonesty. You know what I mean? That a lot of more people seem to be, you know, coming at them with. We see lawsuits and shit about people having issues with social media companies and shit like that. You know, YouTube don't think they got shit coming for using that old algorithm machine that gives a lot of bad information. And that'd be silly to think that, you know. You gotta be aware of, you know, what's bad and what's good. You know what I mean? If you're gonna have a business that's profitable and continues to make progress. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, and you guys just think, you guys probably just think that since this is YouTube, it's just not something that needs to be addressed. Oh, they'll be fine. Man, I'm telling you, you think that any of those companies can have the system turn on them, you know what I'm saying, due to individuals or due to a large amount of people's discrepancies against them. So, I just wouldn't want to be in that position with such a great product that YouTube has, you know. I wouldn't want to continue to use those sort of machines that continue to make me look like a fucking liar, you know what I mean? I'm too good of a company to have to, you know, use that. I could take a financial hit and use a different feedback machine. You know, I could take a little time off from the usual profit margin to have a different profit margin in order to adjust. You know? Because it sounds like you're going to be broke in the process of the adjustment. It's like, come on, man. That's the biggest joke in the world. It sounds like you're going to be pushing bankruptcy in the process of the adjustment. If you're used to, you could adjust and change your name to whatever you wanted. You know, adjust your tactics however you wanted. And you financially, you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Having to pay for whatever adjustments you have to pay for. You'll still have a lot of money left in the bank. You know? In the company account. You know what I'm saying? The company's overhead will still be way beyond, you know, in the red. You're way beyond the red. You know? So go ahead and make the adjustments, man. Start it now. You know, take the hit. You know what I mean, financially. Yeah. Just a suggestion, folks. Oh, look, the crowd started joining in now. We get close to game time. What is it, 5:16? Another hour, 20 minutes till they start. It should be a good game tonight. Like I say, Kings whooped that ass last time we played them, so us Lakers trying to get some payback on them tonight. Oh shit. We're still headed to Wilshire and Flower to that accident. It's just that I'm going through Event Center, and I'm already sending thoughts and prayers. I'm not the fire department nor the police, so I don't rush there if my vibes and the situation says I can't, especially with the bike and the traffic. And me trying to get the video smooth. I understand there's an accident that we spoke in reference to, we're trying to send good vibes to, but I would like to do things properly. And also, I don't want to see the accident usually. I usually send good vibes to the situation in the report, hoping that when I get there, I don't see anything. Even though sometimes if the accident's crazy enough or the situation's crazy enough, Citizen App will pay you big money for sending the report. Regardless of that knowledge, I prefer not to see an accident or somebody in a messed up situation. I'm serious. I'm being honest about that. I know you like bullshit. Man, that little $40 does not mean more to somebody that someone loves being, you know, caught up in an accident, okay? That's just crazy, dude. That money doesn't mean shit. I prefer not to see the accident than to make that fucking $40. But if I happen to be there and I report it and they give me $40, that's just what they pay. So, real shit, man. Yeah, you wanna be for real about this kind of shit, man. For real. Look, another group of bike riders, no mirrors, out here thinking they're doing it right. Another set of bike riders out here with no mirrors, think they doing it right. Look, my boy right here got one mirror. He got 0 mirrors. That's sad. I hope some of you people watch my stream. Get some mirrors. You feel me? Uh-oh. About to back up here to it. Get you some mirrors. You shouldn't have pulled so far out, my lady. You should have made the turn. You commit yourself out there in the street like that. Make the damn turn. Shit. We're like, what, 3 minutes out from Flower and Wilshire? I just saw an ambulance kind of going by real slowly. So that suggests that in the area, there's no one that needed an ambulance. Maybe, because he probably would have been the one responding. So, but we're headed that way to see if there's anything there, still there. Sending our good energy to whoever or whatever may be going on in Wilshire and Flower right now. Let's go with the Flower. Save you guys on the big road. Let's go with Flower. How about that? Yeah, you know, and the notifications are real. You know, we accumulate more numbers as far as people's attention every stream. And the notifications are real. They go out. So whenever there's a lack of numbers as far as the audience totals, obviously that does suggest that the numbers are controlled. Because we are doing our job. So don't worry about that, you guys. I told you. We're 2026. A lot of streams are here just to expose that fact. You know, you have people who work in situations like me who will kind of speak in reference to it, but at the same time just do a good show, regardless of not having the audience. You know what I'm saying? So just to make sure that these guys are forced in the long run to deal with people in more of an honest fashion. You know what I'm saying? If I have to be the vessel in order for things to get corrected, as far as the information that these that YouTube's giving back, then I'll be that. You know what I'm saying? That's a good job. You know? Yeah, I got to be the spokesman for people who just going against companies who lie about that type of information and asking them to be honest about it. If I got to be the spokesman for it, then I don't mind doing it. That's cool. And I don't see any accident excuse me. I don't see any emergency vehicles, responders up the street. I think Worcester's 3 blocks up, 4 blocks up, so hopefully the situation's clean right now. Not too much crazy stuff going on. You feel me? Uh-oh, here comes the fire, here comes the police. Here they come. They're probably headed to the freeway. They probably headed to the freeway. Yeah, they probably headed to the freeway. I can't tell. I don't think it's nothing right here. Let me look at my LAIT 911 report and see if we got any local incidents right now. Let's see if they're pulling up somewhere locally. Hold on. Let's see what we got. I got a traffic collision. No, that was the one on Los Angeles just reported. Okay, nothing locally. Let's see if that one on Flower is still on the board. Oh, good for the Flower. Good for Flower and Wilshire. It's taken off the board, so that's good for them. Nothing serious, so that's good. Man, something crazy going on in the scanner. You hear? Is that the scanner? Hold on, man. That doesn't sound like the scanner, dude. That sounds like a TV show or some shit. Did LA Captain go off? Oh, that is a scanner. Damn. The dispatcher's voice? I've never heard her voice before. That's funny. She's got kind of a higher pitched tone. I've never heard that dispatcher's voice before. That's wild. Yeah. I've never heard her voice before. She's probably been working there 30 years, but it's the first time I've heard her voice. I hear a lot of voices on the dispatcher reports. She was an unfamiliar voice right there. Yeah, she was an unfamiliar voice for sure. Hey, new subscribers, I need a bunch of them now. I'm trying to get to that 10,000. YouTube's kind of mad at me, so they're controlling the numbers. So, they're going to try to make it real hard for me to get new subscribers and new attention. So, if you're here, you want to subscribe, and you know you like it, which is fresh, I'm sure you probably like it. Go ahead, get your sub on, and get your like in. You know what I mean? Show your love and drop a dono. You get blessings back. You know how it goes, you guys. Thank you for your support. Other than that, thank you for being here. You are helping us by giving us a view if you're here. So thank you. Appreciate you. We got a lot of people coming in and out. Uh-oh. Hold on, let's charge some phones. Let's charge up. Hold on. Before I go dead on you guys, let me charge up. Charge my shit. Hold on. I don't want to die out. Hold on. Let me get it right. Let's get it right. Hold on. Make sure we're right. Right here. I got a portable that like that like on. Come on, man. You go on and act like you on. There you go. You go. Stay on. Yeah, you better stay on. pal. Underneath that. Okay, you're on. I'm gonna check it again. You remind me to check the portable on the horizontal stream in a minute. Look, I'm just passing by to see if I see any wreckage or anything crazy over here. This is where the accident was reported. Like, what, 20 minutes ago that they took off the board? So, it might have been just a little bump because I don't see any wreckage or anything on the corner. So. Let me see. See what I see. Wilshire and Flower, that's just Wilshire and Flower, right? This is where the reported accident was. This is Wilshire and Flower. Make sure the charger here. Hold on. I don't be trusting this charging shit, man. I'll be feeling like it's gonna play. Okay, there we go. Volume is turned up. Brightness can be turned up. There you go. Turn up the brightness and the volume. Wow, that's crazy, dude. We already fucking 2 hours in. Laker game starts what, in another hour? Laker start in another hour. Let's look at our incident board real quick. Wow, wow, we're moving. Let me look at my incident board. Keep it interactive. Look, I haven't been playing with Citizen app. I've been thinking about this lately too. Like, Citizen app is not really necessary to listen to or go to because it's going to be a regular report or a report that I'm probably not interested in attending. The ones that I connect to Citizen app from things I usually attend will come from my reports. I will need a random report, Citizen app usually, because those are usually not the type of things I would attend. So, yeah, that's the way I work that. I'm going to work that from here on out too. So I ain't gonna be looking at the Citizen app too much when I'm looking for incidents. I'll just keep an eye out on the LAIT 911 app to drain that for whatever incidents it gives me. And then I'll send reports to Citizen. See what I'm saying? But utilizing the reports that come from Citizen, that's a stretch, man. It's like everybody ain't reporting shit on Citizen like I'm reporting and just going to accidents and actual reported fires and reporting those only. People are reporting like regular goofy shit also on Citizen. That's why I'm like, I'm not looking at that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll send some reports to that thing, or if I know it may be on Citizen, you know, I saw a notification come up about a report, then of course I'll check it out. A lot of times also, yeah, I saw, that's another thing. For Citizen, I get notifications for the reports that that are coming in. So I can see it that way, and I won't have to look for an incident that was previously reported. Like I said, all the reports come in from LAIT 911, and my use of the Citizen app is usually just to send the report of the incident. So I gather reports more than I utilize them when it comes to Citizen. It's the brakes hard, man. I don't know how the drinks survive those rides. Sometimes they hit the brakes so hard, you gotta wonder if it's got a drink in it. As that shit get to the location all over the bottom of it. I'm sure when they put it in there, they got some little secure boxes or whatever they use. The shit not to fly all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Float. So it seems like Coco has the fastest ones. Coco is faster than the other ones too. Coco goes fast for some reason. You gotta notice Coco got an extra 2 to 3 miles an hour on the other boxes. If they had the box races, Coco will be first. Coco's number 1 on the robot.
Race you.
On the Coco's number 1 on the robot. Speed race. Look, Coco coming already. Look, I told you, Coco be flying. She already almost here. You're gonna be mad at me. I'm in the way. Look, watch. Coco looking at me. Fuck out the way. Watch this. There's no Coco. Coco, floating, look. Look, Coco. This motherfucker, man. Look, damn, Coco hit the corner hard. You see that? Damn, I told you Coco be floating. Coco turned that corner hard like he didn't give a fuck. I guess the guy that got cameras above who might be around the corner, because damn. Coco hit the corner hard. Wow. Man, I hate to be on the other side of that corner and get popped by the box. Look at Coco. Sheesh. You know, you guys, I'm afraid to go down by City Hall, because if I go down by City Hall and I see something and then I just leave, everybody's gonna be like, oh, stay there. That's a protest. What's going on here? What's going on here? I don't want to go over there. I don't want to go over there right now. I'm gonna go back to Intercontinental for a minute. Yeah, I don't want to go by the protest area, dude. I don't want to do it right now. Especially if I'm going to lose coverage and my bike's not rolling fast, so I can't just fly up out of there. I'm not going to that gathering, but respect, man. I give them their respect. And whoever's trying to protest, whoever's trying to protest individually, respect to you. I personally, I'm not getting involved. Hope you're enjoying the ride, guys. We're gonna go probably back there at Crypto in a minute to kind of circulate that little area and see whatever we see as far as incidents, and also see a little bit more of that Laker crowd come on in as we kind of ride our way into the sunset today. Before the sun sets, let me check and see what time is scheduled. Before the sun actually sets, what time was it scheduled today? Sunset today is scheduled at 5:49 p.m. So, pretty soon. Sunset's coming up pretty soon. So, hang in there. We'll actually be here probably for the sunset. I'm sure we will. Excuse me. Old schoolmate Russell Westbrook coming to play the Lakers. DeMar DeRozan, another LA native. Excuse me. Oh, we're at the point where the air tickles my throat. Need water, so I always one point in the stream where I get that tickle in my throat. But yeah, a couple LA natives coming to challenge the Lakers. Like I said, Kings whooped on the Lakers last time, so Lakers trying to get that payback tonight. Skip all that. We're gonna get that payback tonight, homie. Straight up. Our incident watch today has been uneventful, thank God. As far as watching for incidents and things on the street, I can't wait to get to this water, god damn. But as far as watching things on the street and touring, today's been beautiful as usual. LA is LA, man. see a lot of beautiful ladies, a lot of different people, a lot of cool scenes. LA is LA. The enjoyment and the attraction and the allure always remains, regardless of YouTube's feedback or information machine. The allure and the attraction and the luster of the place will always remain. I'm just grateful I'm able to enjoy it without all the bullshit in my face. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. So thank you, you guys. I appreciate your presence and whatever numbers YouTube claims is here. It must be real. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, thank you. You already know. And those of you who are actually watching today, I'm sure there may be 1 or 2 people who have watched me throughout today probably. I'm really enjoying the stream. So, no good, my bump shit is slow. He said race. The homie said that shit. I saw him on the other side. He was like, let's race. Hey, he couldn't fuck with me if my shit was like it was a week ago. I probably could get him because I could roll 36, 37. I'm going 2-3 miles an hour over the usual speed for these kind of bikes. It was pushing pretty good, but it's tripping now. It's like throttle and all that shit is hesitating. So yeah, he kicked my ass right now with the race. But yeah, I got a pretty quick bike. My bike ain't no bullshit. You know what I mean? They ain't fucking with no shear ride and none of that shit like the other bikes I was talking about that are pressed when we were over there by Trade Tech. I ain't going as fast as them. Hell no, they kicking my ass in the street. Some of them motherfuckers go like 50, dude. I've seen those bikes go like up to 50 sometimes, 55 and shit. Shear rides. You gotta go get that shit registered at the DMV as a moped if you got one of those. Or the police can take your shit straight up. So a lot of them youngsters, they roll, you know, in spite of that, in order they can get that shit snatched without having it registered at the DMV because it goes too fast. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they do that. They'll snatch your shit if it goes too fast. Straight up. And out here, I think the top speed is somewhere like 34. I don't think your bike's supposed to go over 34 if it's an e-bike. It's an unregistered e-bike. You know what I'm saying? I think, like I said, mine goes like 36. I think I saw it go. So it's barely like, it's right around limit. You feel me? But yeah, you got one of them Chirons, man. Shit. You might as well take that. If you know it's flying like that, and you're gonna be you like getting in traffic, and you want to be seen all that goofy shit, you might as well just take it straight to the DMV, dude. Stop playing. Go straight to the DMV and buy you some fucking mirrors because you be rolling like a regular motorcycle, pretty much. You feel me? So yeah, get that shit together. You know what I mean? Straight to the DMV. Yeah, get some mirrors, man. Alright, let me circle out right here, guys. I'm gonna try some equipment right here. We'll take a break. I'm gonna try some equipment right here that I like to use, that I've been using actually the last few streams, and it's worked. But you guys relax and enjoy some of this waterfall. I think it's shit. I got a bottle of this here. I got a house. Yeah, man. Let's see. Forgive me. I'm a human being. So we gotta take a leak too. That's affordable? Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, you guys give me a second. I'm setting my little thing up. Probably hang out here for about 5-10 minutes. And then I'm going to be heading back towards crypto. While I look at the board over here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get myself together. How this thing gonna work today? You gonna be good to me today, baby boy? Yeah, I got a little goofy little trick I'll be using now. Keep my string tight, but I'm gonna break. Feel me? I got something that I'll be using. Keep this thing on. There we go. Bam, bam. All right. You guys gonna hang out at the waterfall today? Y'all gonna hang out right here. You charging? Y'all gonna hang out at the waterfall. Enjoy the waterfall here if you're coming in a hotel. A lot of people pay a lot of money to get to see this place and to hang out, so Hope you enjoy the view. Check out his waterfall. Does everything. Happy Saturday. We'll go to Crypto in a little bit. What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. We out here. We'll be over there, crypto.com arena in a minute. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Thank you for being here. Once again, thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Happy March, first day of March. got a shooting that got captured on the freeway not too long ago from citizens. Exactly what I mean. I don't chase those kind of cars. That's crazy. The report I seen was 2 hours ago, though. I'm not sure if it's the same report. Happy Saturday. We'll be leaving out in a bit. We are at the Intercontinental Hotel, Cotton Candy. It's just another break spot, one of my good spots to relax you guys and my viewers that I like. We're looking at the incident board. Probably go back to Crypto.com Arena and watch the Laker crowd come in for the game in a minute. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you again for the dono. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Yeah, we're gonna go over there and check out the Laker crowd in a minute. Gotta remember, financial investments are important to continue to make, though. Everybody. You get your blessings back when you invest in the right things. And I always pray that people get the money back that they send me. And more than enough abundance. And trillionfold. So thank you. I ain't God, but I do wish that upon you. I wish all that happiness and all that stuff upon people will help. So thank you. What's up, you guys? Hit the like, say something in the chat, show your support any way you can, and get your blessings back. We'll be leaving out in just a bit. Sit here for a few more minutes longer, then we'll go. Thanks, new subscribers. We're almost at 10,000. We're at 9,900. We were less than 95 subscribers away before we started this stream. So if any new subscribers came in that you haven't seen, thanks to the subscribers. Since YouTube hit the hard switch on the algorithm from me getting to 10, 12,000 views on the vertical, dropping it to 1 and 2,000 now, the subscriber numbers, obviously, they dropped those too. So, but yeah, we were doing a lot better numbers on the vertical at first, and you know, they decided to start shoving those numbers somewhere else. So, you know how it goes. A few more minutes, give me like 3 more minutes and we'll roll out. About 3, 4 more minutes. And it's sunset time right now, you guys. Leave a like for that sunset time. Did he just drink that shit? I never set a goal today, but it's kind of too late. I feel like other people are gonna know that, but if they do, they do. They don't. Yeah. You know, for no reason anyway, but yeah, got the goal. I always forget to set a goal. I'm gonna start asking people to remind me at the start of the stream to set a goal. I always forget. They claim that's the way you get more viewers and it gets you higher in the live recommendations. I mean, nothing's going to change my viewer numbers. I don't worry about that. It does sit and help us get more people that are willing to donate too. But I set the goal. All right, I'll set a goal for an hour. Five super chats. We get a 5 in an hour, we'll get the goal. I'm not going to be on the whole hour. We'll just set the video. So hopefully it'll get us some more viewers, you know. Because we don't get a lot of viewers. I won't retire off the money, I promise. If anybody donates. I won't go retire, I promise. Hold on. Let me put my helmet on, hold on. Cash App, man. You always send the Cash App. It seems like every strange lately. Thank you for the Cash App. Appreciate it. Thank you. 12 bucks? Thank you. Oh, you say cash match? Thank you, thank you. Cash App bill. Super chat bill. Thank you, Cotton Candy, for earlier. 4 aces for 2 super chats earlier. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's get properly undressed with my equipment real quick. Put it away. Pull some good lights back up again. And can't change the move upon the city. I didn't see any local incidents to report or to attend or anything like that. So, I spoke up another super chat. 4 aces, thank you for that 99 cents. I see what you're doing, way to spread it out. I appreciate it. You know, I can't get rich, so we're trying to trigger that algorithm. I get it. Thank you. May that money come back to you in a billion-fold, and I know what you're doing for your investment in us trying to grow. Thank you. 4 aces, thank you. Super chat bill. 2 of them. 2 of the 99 cent ones, thank you. Trying to make them super chats come in. You guys hit that thumbs up if you ain't no hater. All you haters out there, viewers out there, hit the thumbs up on that, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. 10 billion fold, my brother. 2 billion fold for your support of our channel. Thank you, man. So many haters hit the thumbs up on that, man. It's always fun to see a super chat, too, because you can see all the people that snub you. You're supposed to be watching the lights that don't even thumbs up. It's such a beautiful thing, man. The information you receive from these machines. Well, usually most of the information suggests that it's one person controlling a lot of accounts. Unfortunately for them, it's everything that you see suggests that. You know what I mean? It's only a few people who control a lot of accounts. Thank you, 4H's, man. Big blessings coming to you, brother. The support of our channel will come back to you gigantically. Trust me, it will. You will be rich in abundance with money and health. You know what I'm saying? With prosperity and health. You got it. I want my good lights. Alright, man. We're going to get into this crypto area. Tribute to the Lakers. Let's turn on some purple and gold lights or something. You know what I mean? Get the purple and gold going tonight. Feel me? Matter of fact, we might as well blink and have fun with it. Tribute to my Lakers. We're going to turn on the purple and gold lights. Yeah. Show you guys the purple and gold setup. Tribute to my Lakers. Hold on. Have fun with it. Of course, to the donations you guys have dropped to me. Thank you, thank you. We might as well have fun with it tonight. One more. Have fun with it. Be a kid about it. Turn on the lights like a big ass kid. You know what I mean? Bam! There we go. We rolling tonight. Got lights going and shit. Got the front, back going. Big kid. You know what I'm saying? Rolling, but hey, these lights are important though. These front ones, they're good too. I even got a headlight that I use. You guys can see it on the thing. And I got the back one going on the helmet. I like staying lit up like a Christmas tree while I'm out here. Feel me? So, there you go. That's the electric bike, you guys. Hold on, let me turn the screen too. Alright, Laker game, what, 30 minutes? We're close to the end of the stream too. Ain't no crazy incidents that really happened today, so we're gonna go roll over there, hang out with the Laker crowd, gonna hang out LA Live area, I guess. How about that? Have my little lights flashing in front of the Laker crowd and shit. Tribute to the Lake Show. Let's go Lakers! You didn't even look at the stream. I even wore the Laker shoes today, the purple and gold shoes and shit. A Laker t-shirt, so I was ready for the occasion. So, I'm ready to get across the street. Yeah, let's go Lakers. Aces, thank you again for your money, man. I appreciate that, dude. For your support of our channel. We got a lot more money. And a lot more good coming. I wish that upon you. You know, I'm not even riding the street though, man. I feel bad about all these lights right now. Let me turn them on. Hold on. I'm not even in the street. So I don't even need the lights, the headlights right now. The back lights can stay on. The little wheel lights is cool, which is having fun. But these headlights, hell no, I'm turning them all off. Yeah. So I was just showing off the lights. Oh, the headlights right now? No, I'm turning them off. If I get in the street, I start rolling hard, which I'm not really doing on the bike right now because of how it's malfunctioning. I would definitely have those headlights rolling. But, no, I'm not going to do sidewalk, especially if going into crypto where all the people that are coming to the game. I'm out of shit blinding people out. I'm trying to blind the customers before they get the game so they can't see the game and shit with my headlights. So, so let me turn them off. So when we get by crypto, you know, the customers can keep their vision. You say LA1 just stop all the viewers. I'm saying with its lights. They're like not regular lights, man. Very, very bright lights. Look into them, it's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? My headlights are for the street. You know what I'm saying? But definitely for the street. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoy these type of streams. We are close to the end, and what I do, like I said, I go over here and I hang out with this Laker crowd for a little bit. And, you know, kind of get into the, you know, the entrance of the fans while we sit there and just wait for incident. We stage just like any other stream staging, but I just stage in better spots. You know what I'm saying? So. People like to hate, like, you know, what are we doing now? Dude, we're sitting in one spot like your other streamer does when they look at the wall. When you guys love to conversate the whole damn stream. That one, when the robots talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I go sit at crypto when the Lakers come gathering for a game while I'm looking for an event or an incident. And people get the, you know, I don't get 8 likes at once coming in like those other streams. Where are my 9 likes at once? You know what I'm saying? And 12 likes at once for driving down Figueroa between Washington and fucking 5th Street. I don't get 200 likes from driving from on Figueroa North between Washington and 5th Street. Where are my 200 likes from taking that same route, covering it, cleaner? You know? I don't get that. So, stop hating when I go sit in LA Live, waiting for the game to start. While I'm waiting to see if an incident comes up. You know what I'm saying? It's a great video, actually. And we all know it's great video. I ain't got to tell y'all that. That's why I don't even be tripping when I don't get the feedback I'm supposed to get. I already know what I do. I know my ideas are great. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I know I have good ideas. I let any fool's machine try to take away from my great ideas. For my progress and great ideas, and for people's jealousy of my great ideas. Your machine can't take away from your jealousy, from your obvious jealousy of my great ideas, okay? And my talent, and my great live stream, and my more interesting live stream, okay? Sorry. Thank you. Most people just don't have the equipment, the energy. Oh look, damn, there's an incident right here by crypto. Sure looks like I'll be able to send a citizen out before. Unfortunately. I don't want to report it. Unless she's leaving. He may no, I could be wrong. They could be in transport to the California hospital right here. I almost want to ride the street right here and just kind of see if I can't slip in there easier, but there's too many cars. That's kind of dangerous. So if I kind of approach the situation slowly and it's still there, I'll send a citizen out the door to call the situation. I'll wake up some citizen out viewers about our presence being live. Nah, it's nothing to report. Because they're here. They're moving. Is he moving? Hold on, is he moving or is he stopping? Let's see. What up? Yeah, he's moving. Maybe something local. It looks like he is stopping here. Okay, this is a decent report for me because I don't see a crucial situation, but it does give me an opportunity to open up my Citizen app algorithm. And let Citizen app viewers know at least we were live today. So let's go over to Citizen app and give the LAFD credit for their work while I do a Citizen app report, okay? Fire report. Report of a fire? It says here, report of a fire? No, it's the fire department. Hold on, let me cancel this report. Hold on. Let me end it. Damn it. This is a EMS.
What's up, young kid?
Citizen app viewers. Citizen app viewers. Just doing my usual job and sending the Citizen app report. Giving the LAFD credit for their work. We're by Crypto.com Arena, by the way. Lakers about to play the Sacramento Kings, and of course we're out here looking for incidents and just enjoying the evening. Live streaming on LA1 Live on YouTube. If you guys remember me, what's up, Citizen App? Again, tonight. We've been on for a couple hours and we just saw the fire department pull up right here. I'm not sure what the report is, but we thank them for their presence though. They only show up when they're needed. And of course, when they're not needed, they'll show up too. But looks like we got some other sort of law enforcement vehicle trying to pull up at the same time. Anyway, it's going down. You got the Laker game. You got beautiful ladies. You got an incident coming up right here. So come over to my live stream on YouTube and see what else we see tonight. I don't know how much longer we're going to be on. We may stay on a little longer, depending upon if the audience numbers probably pick up. Or maybe I'll stay on, but we'll be on a little bit longer. Anyway, thoughts and prayers and thank you to the LAFD. Here comes this other vehicle. Look, what's he doing? Is he going to stop here? What's he doing? He's going to pull up. He about to pull up. Oh, hell no. He about to pull up too. So you got the LAFD and some other sort of vehicle that pulled up. Oh, it's going down. Come over to the live stream on YouTube, y'all. Check it out. This is the station. Come over to my live stream on YouTube and fill it up, because I'm going to end the Citizen App report. So you got to come over to my live stream and see what's really going on. And I'm going to go inside of here before the Laker game ends and hang out with some of the crowd too. So come join the live stream and come be part of the action, I guess. Action packed on this corner. Got people coming in for the game, the LAFD. You got some special law enforcement vehicle pulling up. You got me live and shit. Let's go. Oh, excuse my language. You got me live. It's going down, Citizen App viewers. Come on over, man, to YouTube at LA1 Live. Look, you even got the bike crew coming through. It's packed tonight. Look, it's going down tonight, folks. You got the bike crew too. None of them got no mirrors. Look, it's going down. You know. All right, man. Come over to YouTube, I guess, and join the live stream. You see how wild it is tonight. YouTube's going to pretend like we have a lot of people watching too, even though they saw all this activity. You know, all this activity is going to probably give me 3 more viewers according to my Citizen App report. But come prove me wrong, y'all. Come over to LA1 Live on YouTube. Let's see how many people we can get to join in. Man, there's activity out here. I'm going to go in here and see what this Laker game doing also too, you guys. Yeah, come over to LA1 Live on YouTube, Citizen App viewers. Come now and say, I'm here from YouTube. I'm here from Citizen App. Let me know when you get over to my YouTube channel, you're here from Citizen App in the chat. Please, because YouTube be trying to handle my numbers. The other day I did a Citizen App report, got 50,000 people alerted. YouTube only, I think I had 118 people watching the live stream on tops at that moment when I was at that scene. So come help me out. Come join the live stream and prove YouTube wrong. Hundreds of you, come over right now. All right, I'm going to end the Citizen App report. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll go across the street. If you come over there, enough people come over to the live stream and you're a little nosy. There's a guy sitting on the curb, though. I see him. It's like an older gentleman sitting on the curb. Anyway, all right, listen, let me end the Citizen App report. Once again, come over to YouTube, LA_ONE_LIVE, and come join the activity, okay? I'm going to show you my water tag, and you go punch it in the YouTube search bar, and then come over here and join. You can see the rest of what's going on right here, all right? Here we go. I'm going to show it to you one more time and end the report. All right, YouTube viewers, I'm going to end my Citizen App report if you wonder what I'm talking about. Come over there. Let's see how many viewers this active ass report gets me. It said, look, 46 total views, 514 people were notified, alert duration 5 minutes and 5 seconds. There you go. I'll start giving more information on the details of the report that I sent from Citizen also. That way there's no misconceptions about how many people were informed from my report. You feel me? So there you go. Like I said the other day, I did the same type of report that I just did right now, and 50,000 people were alerted. You feel me? There you go. The other day I did that, and YouTube claimed I didn't really have any viewers come over, but there were a lot of people that actually came over. They always shuffling my numbers to other people. So, there you go. Anyway, so let's go inside of Crypto.com arena and let's see what's good up in there on the incident board, or we watch the crowd come in, hang out. Let's go in the LA Live area. I want to go across the street and get some more details and see what's going on with this gentleman across the street first, and send him some good vibes before I do that. So I'm gonna walk my ass across the street, be sincere about how I work, incidents and scenes, regardless of being here in front of crypto. I definitely want to work this situation and the scene and this incident first. So we'll go across the street, see if we can even identify who the hell it is that's needed the assistance, which is probably not important anymore because it looks like the fire department left. You know what? No, we're good. We're good. I see who it was. It was just a homeless guy sitting there. And he was acting a little crazy. Somebody called because he probably did something that was uncomfortable. And then they came and left. So it's cool. What up, man? You guys ready for this Laker payback tonight? We getting some payback tonight on the Kings, baby. They thought they was all that when they whooped on us last time. Yeah, we're gonna get some payback tonight on that ass. Let's go. Lakers by 8 tonight. Yeah. Payback tonight. Yeah, Kings got us good, man. They beat us decently the last time we played them. Trust me, they got us good. So we're ready for them tonight, baby boys. Let's go, Lake Show. You feel me? All right, you guys. I don't know how much more moving around we're going to do. If we see an incident, we're going to shoot out of here probably for a little bit. But we will hit the 3-hour mark while we're here if nothing makes you run out of here. So ain't no telling what I'm going to do with the stream. So you better suck up as much of it as you can. If you want to get some good karma for showing us love, you better do it now. Because we might be getting out of here after this party's over. Going home and enjoying the game. I got my 3 hours in. I'm looking right at the sunset and a bunch of beautiful people, man. So my stream has been fresh today. Fuck a number. You know what I'm saying? My stream has been super fresh today, so yes. Yeah. My stream has been fresh today. And I appreciate the numbers I receive, you know, people that have liked it. Fuck the fact that my numbers ain't more than other people's. That's all I'm saying. I know our shit is better. I know the people that have liked the stream are genuine likes, and they have better taste than the bullshit fake numbers that people prefer to act like it's better. So I understand it. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, real ones, real participants. You feel me? We starting off the month right. Anybody that came in this stream today, man, you're gonna have such a good month. I'm telling you, your month's gonna be so productive. Yeah, the ones that really had love for you today, you have a very productive month coming, I'm telling you. Anybody that liked, especially new subscribers today, you started the month off. You started off a new month in a new year and a new era, right? Yeah, you living right. You going in the right direction with your karma, folks. So keep it up. Don't miss your opportunity to do something free to help get you a lot of good luck back. You know, or smash that like button on a YouTube video or some shit. You know what I mean? I hate to do something dumb like that and miss my chance to get $1 million in return because I forgot to push the like on somebody's video or some shit. Karma's that real these days, man. And you might be blessed with so big of abundance just by hitting that like button. You know what I'm saying? That's how big karma is. That's how much God wants people to know that, hey, you know what? You're going to get your return for what you do, good and bad. You feel me? So, I'm telling you. And like, I be wishing people, whoever helps me or whoever supports me, so much return on their investment that you will get $1 billion for a like or some shit like that. You'll win a lotto or some shit for liking my shit because of the good vibes I have or the good karma I may have, you know what I mean? And what I wish for you. So, I'm telling you, you better get that slot machine lucky, hit the like here, stop playing your own self. The hating and shit, missing out on your own blessings. People are stupid like that though, man. You're so eager to hate, which doesn't even bother me at all, but you miss out on your own opportunities too. That's why I'm like, man, I'm trying to help people how to think and how to live better, you know what I mean? And I also show them how when a person snubs your hate and shows you how goofy you are, you know, so you should wake up and accept it. Be like, you know what, I'm gonna stop hating, I'm gonna be better. Because don't nobody pay attention to me anyway. That's life. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, it's okay. Everyone's paying attention to you, fine. But no one is bothered by it. It's too easy to identify. You see what I'm saying? The haters. So don't miss out on your opportunity to get good karma. Because good karma and good people and likes and people who will try to support shit is also easy to identify. So your blessings become gigantic because it's so obvious that you're showing love and you're liking it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's right there for you to do. So you can even get in the chat and say, hey, I liked it, you know? So you have a great opportunity when you're not goofy, you know what I'm saying? And you're not so jealous that you snub people by not doing something that was free or you could have got a bunch of money in return for it. That's just stupidity, you know what I mean? So just think right. Get your own karma right. Don't let your own hate make you miss your best opportunities or miss the boat that God has for you or miss the blessing that God has in store for you or life has in store for you, the universe has in store for you, if you like to say it that way. Just by being a goofy, you know what I'm saying? That's just stupid, you know what I mean? So why the fuck would you not like and subscribe to something that's free when you know you like it, you know in your heart you hate, where you know good well you could possibly get $1 million back or $1 trillion back or everything you are, abundant happiness or abundant good health in life. You know what I'm saying? By possibly throwing a few dollars at it or not even that, just hitting the like button or some shit. That's just dumb. Oh, I'm not gonna do it because I hate that nigga. And you miss your own fucking blessing. That's just stupid. Like, it's dumb. So invest better in your own life by acknowledging your own deficiencies mentally, you know what I'm saying? Start off with yourself. Look in the mirror, realize I'm hating on my own shit by hating on others. You know what I'm saying? And keep rolling. I'm talking about the companies, I'm talking individuals, you know, everybody involved. You see what I'm saying? It's life, man. Things are too evident these days. You know, hate, bullshit is evident, you know what I'm saying? So don't be on the bullshit side of things. Be on the right side of shit, you know what I mean? You feel me? Yeah. Be on the right side of shit, you know what I mean? Because hate is evident, lies are evident now, you know what I'm saying? Love is evident, you know what I'm saying? Good karma is evident. So you're saying which side of the track you want to be on is what's really a question for yourself these days. You could pretend like you're hiding or you got, you know, some sneak business. There ain't no sneak business in life no more like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything is exposed, so it's just you gotta kind of like choose what side you want to be on. You know, you want to be on the goofy side, the lying side, the obvious lying side, or you want to be on the side where everybody's like, you know what? I don't even trip. I just run shit how, you know, on how I see it. You feel me? That's all. That's all. Anyway, like this, man, 5 minutes. 5 minutes till like that. Okay? Probably like 5 minutes till we go off, too. We've had a real good day. We've had a real productive, fun day. As usual. A lot of likes. A lot of real, genuine likes. A lot of good viewers, hundreds of viewers. Always a good time. Always a good time, brother. A lot of beautiful ladies tonight, of course, Los Angeles, California. You could never deny the beautiful ladies, the beautiful people, ladies in the band. You know what I'm saying? Could never deny all the beautiful ladies you see out here, beautiful people. Men and women. So, always a blessing. They say, welcome to Lakers Live. Welcome to Lakers Live. Yes, sir. Lakers Live. Alright, you guys, the game's about to start. So I'm gonna let you guys go off and enjoy the game. The game starts in like 3 minutes. It started at 6:30 tonight, so I'll probably end this right around 6:30, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the game. I'm gonna try to challenge my Lakers for viewers tonight. I will try to challenge the Lakers for viewers tonight. I'll go be part of the audience for you know. Besides, I timed it up to where I gave my 3 hours, to where when the game starts, I put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for people donating and supporting me and company. So, that's the day, you know what I'm saying? Viewers accumulated. A couple of the subscribers probably, maybe. Getting closer to that 10,000. Hey, you think if we hit 10,000 subscribers, the algorithm start giving us like hundreds of viewers watching on audience? While we're live, what do you think? You think we're gonna hit a new heights on the numbers when we hit 10,000 subscribers? What do you think's gonna happen? Do you think our viewer numbers is gonna start jumping once we hit 10,000? I think so. I think YouTube might have some good plans for us since we've been pretty transparent about the hits we've had to take. But yeah, you gotta be hopeful, you know what I'm saying, about going forward about what's gonna happen with the production as a channel. So I am hopeful. I'm thinking maybe when I hit that 10,000, you know what I'm saying, we might start seeing some better numbers. You know, audience numbers while we're live. Woo! All right, you guys. That's it. That's all. What is it? 2 minutes to game time. You guys enjoyed the game. We can start in a few minutes. So get ready for action. We'll be back soon here on LA1 Live. Thank you for your support of this channel tonight. For your participation. You know how we do it. Alright, folks, we'll be back. ASAP. Going in this stuff though. So sit tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. We'll be back soon, okay? Peace. Enjoy the game, everybody. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for being here. Peace.